Hi guys, it's another beautiful day. It's May what? What day is it? The 9th? It's Monday the 9th, and I'm in my scary shed because the wind is blowing super hardcore. But my mom's here. Where are you, Mom? There's Mom.
Hi.
There's Mom. We hung out all day today. I usually have today off, and she got today off, so we did some bank stuff. We did lunch. We went to Lowe's and bought. Okay, it's not windy for like 2 seconds. If it gets windy, I'm sorry, guys. All right, but yeah, we decided to go to Lowe's and buy a few stuff because I'm like waiting to get dirt, but hope the wind. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm over the wind. But we got a few things because I was like, well, I do have dirt in like 3 out of the 6 garden beds, so we can go ahead and start doing stuff, I guess. All right, so we bought mostly tomatoes. I bought a whole like 6 or 7 different types of tomatoes. And then I bought some, we're gonna try zucchini for the first time. I'm gonna try cucumbers for the first time. And I think that's all we got, right? Just cucumbers, zucchini, and lots of tomatoes? Yeah. Yes, so, and then I bought a couple of bags of soil, of like the good soil bags. I got them right here. We're still waiting on the fill dirt, but I wanted to get a couple of these for the garden beds that already have dirt in them, just to kind of give them a little more nutrients and like, you know, right? You know. So I have already put that in and kind of tilled it around. So I gotta get my tomato cages out, and we're gonna plant the tomatoes and the cucumber and zucchini in one of these guys. I think I might do the cucumber and zucchini in this one here, and then start doing the tomatoes over here. I wanted to get some like watermelons and stuff like that, but they didn't have any yet, so I'll have to wait a little while on that. Even checked one of the Walmarts and didn't see them, so. But I'm sure they'll be coming and we'll get them eventually. And my mom is just pulling weeds. Like, I'm like, yeah. Yay. Yay, everybody. I got help today.
I like pull weeds.
Yeah, she likes pulling weeds, so I was like, I won't say no to some weed pulling help. But yeah, so she's about ready to head out of here though, because some graduations, it's that time of year, graduation. So she's going to one of my cousin's graduations tonight, and I'm just gonna probably plant all this stuff. I'll show you once it's all done. And then I need to water the front yard. I need to, what is it called? What's the thing called? The leaf blower. Okay, yeah, the leaf blower, because a whole bunch of stuff's in the front yard that I need to get rid of, but I don't know if that's gonna happen today. I might just plant this stuff and then go play Roller Coaster Tycoon until Cam comes home. I don't know. But I think tomorrow we're gonna go on a date. Maybe he might be getting the day off, we'll see. But he wanted to go see the new Doctor Strange movie, which I really want to, the Multiverse of Madness, so I really want to see that. So we might do that, maybe go to dinner or lunch, possibly, so that would be really nice. But yeah, so just doing more yard stuff. Alright guys, well I will check on back in with you here in a little while, probably plant everything and then show you the finished product of what we have so far. This is obviously not even close to being, which I guess is good, just kind of get a little done so it doesn't feel like a whole bunch of work, like just get stuff done here and there. Mom's going to town. Mom, you're gonna get all sweaty. Are you gonna shower before the graduation? I'm like, Mom's getting sweaty. She's getting crazy. Alright guys, I will be back in just a minute and fill you in on what's going on. Alright guys, I am back. It's been probably like an hour. I planted everything that I've got. The tomato cages, they're kind of old, so like they're all kind of like bent a little bit, but that's okay. My mom brought over one that was new that I'm using, because one of them actually when I was doing it, it was like the top like broke off, so I'm like, they're only a few dollars, but I'm using the ones that I have. It's fine. So they're a little bent, but once the tomatoes start growing and get like really big, it'll be fine. Sorry if you can hear the air. The air's on now, guys. Derek came over and he hooked up the swamp cooler, so it is all hooked up and good to go. I'm running it now and it works great. It's been like super cold, and yeah, it's hooked into all the bedrooms now, and yeah, so we're really thankful and just like really happy about it, and so it is nice. It's nice. Oh yeah, sorry, I'm a little sweaty. been watching Cops. No, I'm just kidding. That's from Step Brothers, if you didn't know. Like, why are y'all sweaty? I was watching Cops. I know Cops doesn't come on till 4. Cops doesn't come on at all anymore. I don't know if it has reruns, but they shut that down. But yeah, so I planted the stuff I got. I'm watering the front plants today, so those are getting a good water. They're blooming. They look so beautiful. I think I mentioned it, but this is because they got planted by Alan last fall, like right before it got cold. So he pretty much planted everything, and then everything kind of like went dormant and died into the winter. So this is the first spring that it's actually like coming to life, and so like all the ones like are getting a whole bunch of, like every plant's getting like flowers on it, and like that's the first time we've seen them bloom. So it's like really cool to see, like they're so beautiful, like just like, oh my god, like it's a surprise because he just picked everything out. Yeah, we were like, just go to town, like whatever you think looks good. You're the landscaper, just make it look pretty. And yeah, it's not even at the peak yet because it's like not even like full summer yet, but it's looking really pretty. I do need to leaf blow because the tree, I think it's a mulberry tree. Had like little, they look like those little, they look like caterpillars, but they're not. They're just like little fuzzy things that fall from the tree. And I think they're all done. Now the leaves are growing now. So I think I can actually leaf blow those off the yard. I didn't want to do it too early because I figured that more would be falling and it would just be a waste of time. So do I think I'm gonna do that today? I don't think so. It's already like 5 o'clock. Cam will be home soon. I gotta figure out something for dinner. And I said I'd wash the dishes and I haven't touched them and they're like out of control. I'm like, but I don't wanna do any of that. I wanna play Roller Coaster Tycoon and that's it. But we gotta do adult things. Did adult things this morning with Mom. That's why she was over today. We went over to my bank, my credit union that I go through, and I've been with them for a couple years now, and they're super great. And the bank that my mom uses is a bank that's like it's not Walmart bank, but they're in all the Walmarts, and they're actually closing their branches. I guess the bank as a whole is still gonna be a thing, but we're not physically gonna have any banks in town. And she doesn't really like go in and do stuff a lot, but I feel like when something happens and you need to like go into the bank and like talk to a person that can actually help you, like, so I was like, you should just go to my credit union and try to get an account there. And because too, something awesome, if I refer someone, they get a $100 gift card to somewhere and I get a $100 gift card to somewhere. So we did. So she got the account set up, so she's gonna get stuff transferred over, but now she banks at my credit union, so woo, woo. So you get to choose, there's like a few options. You get an online gift card. So we both chose Walmart, because I'm there all the freaking time anyway, and that's where I spend the most money. So I was like, $100 to Walmart? Yes, please. So I've already spent half of it. We went to Walmart after we were done doing stuff. Yeah, we went to Lowe's. You saw the tomatoes, so mostly tomatoes. I'm trying some different kinds than last year and a couple of the same. And then the cucumber and zucchini, which I've never tried cucumber or zucchini. Zucchini is a squash though, so I'm gonna have to watch out because of the frickin' squash bugs are the bane of my existence, but we're gonna try to manage it. But I'm excited, like I have never done that before, so I'm hoping they turn out good. So that's all planted, I'll show you that soon. It's still so windy, guys. I think it's kind of dying down right now because I'm not outside. The second I step outside to show you, it's gonna be like insane. Like you're like, is the house gonna blow over? Like that windy. So I'm like, you can hear the wind chime right now probably. The wind's just, yeah, I guess it is, going along. I have the window cracked so the swamp cooler pulls through the house. But yeah, I'm so excited, guys. It feels good in here. Like, we made it. Last year was so terrible, and yeah, we're just so, thank you, Derek. We're so grateful for you. I know you worked so hard. You did it on your own time, and I know that you said you're like stressed getting it done, but we just really appreciate it. So thank you for doing this for us, my family and my animals. We are greatly indebted to you. Like we are so happy, so thank you again. So I know if Melissa's watching this, so tell Derek thanks again. We're so happy. Yeah, he did a great job. So happy about it. But yeah, so we both got a $100 gift card to Walmart. So we went to Walmart after we went to Lowe's, and I'll show you what I got. I'll show you. Be right back. Okay, So I mentioned that my living room clock, it just crapped out. It stopped working and I thought it was the battery, and then I changed the battery and it still was like, nope, we're done. So I was like, okay. I think my sister, sorry, I have a hiccup. My sister got it for me for Christmas, I think, a couple years ago. So we did have it for a couple years and it's super cute. I'm sad that it's broken and not working anymore. But we went to Walmart and I saw a clock I'd never seen before, because I've been on the lookout for clocks. Because I'm like, well, I keep looking. Like every couple of minutes I look at it still and then be like, nope, still not working. Still says 6 o'clock and it's not. So I found a clock. It's a little bit bigger than the clock we have now, but it is white and gray, so I wanted to get another white one. So I figured the white and gray, I don't know if you can tell, the walls are gray, so it's gonna look so good. So look how beautiful. It was like 45 bucks, but I was like, you know what? Perfect way to use the gift card, so got this for free essentially. So just had to sign mom up to their credit union, and so it's beautiful. Can't wait to hang it up, gotta do that. So yeah, so the gift, and I bought like an eyeshadow I needed and some like bananas and stuff. So half the gift card's gone, but I have another half to just do whatever I want with it. So get something for me that I didn't have to technically pay for. So I'm excited about it. So yeah, gonna hang up that today. What else? What else? Yeah, my week was so terrible. I just had the worst work week ever. Every day, Mother's Day was a nightmare. If you go out, if you've never served in the service industry and you just don't, maybe you just don't know, but if it's a holiday especially, Mother's Day is like our busiest day of the year other than Christmas, because we're open on Christmas because they just love us so much. But yeah, one of our busiest days. We're a breakfast restaurant, so in the morning it was flippin' packed to the brim. And also, so not only is the restaurant completely full and full of people waiting outside, there was just as many people in the building doing to-go orders that weren't in the building. So like, it's busy. It's a holiday, it's busy, it's a weekend, it's already gonna be busy. People are like, yeah, be like, what's taking so long? I'm like, what? I'm like, I don't even understand what you're asking me right now. Like, I'm like, am I alone in this room? Are we by ourselves? Like, what do you mean what's taking so long? I'm like, so like, if I could just add just patience, just kindness and patience. That's what we need. That's all I'm asking for, okay? I did have several tables that like could tell, like they're just like, yeah, like it's going down. Like people were waiting, like so for breakfast, on a usual, normal, everyday day, it really should only, like, does our restaurant take longer? Because some of our, I'm not even gonna go there. Let's just say sometimes it takes longer than it should, but especially on holidays. But it should be like, you should get your food within 15 minutes, breakfast tops. Where I work is at about 20 sometimes, which is still, but it was taking like 45 minutes to get food. You're waiting 45 minutes to get sat, and then about 40 minutes to get your food. And then people don't understand that too. They're like, oh, it's like, because when they sit down, I'll tell people when it's like a holiday, or if it's like the tickets are behind, like I'm like, there's nothing I can do. I'm just telling you right now so you know what's going on. So if you, because a lot of people are like, well, we're in a hurry. I'm like, well, that was your mistake, sir. That was, and then people always try to implement that on you. Like, well, I'm in a hurry. I'm like, well, I'm sorry. Like, maybe you should have left the house earlier. Maybe you should have gone to McDonald's drive-thru. But like, I'll tell people when they sit down, like, okay, like, hi guys, sorry. The kitchen's real behind. We're doing our best right now, but it's gonna be about 40 minutes for food. Is that gonna be okay? Like, is that something we're okay for? Like, just letting you know ahead of time, so when the time's clicking along and you don't have your food and you're not like, what is happening? Being up front. And some, yeah, people are like, oh my God, and like, why is it gonna be so long? I'm like, don't you understand why you waited so long in the front? Was it just for fun? No, it's because the people sitting already before you were waiting for their breakfast, and yeah. Yeah, I just feel like people who don't work in the service industry, just like, I just don't know. I don't know. But just be kind. Just be kind to your server. And when you're like mad at your server for the food taking too long, like, I don't know, like, did you notice that I've given you 17 coffee refills and like cleaned up little stuff, give you more cream and sugar, you know, if you got a salad before your meal, like you're already eating that. That's what I do. That's me. I put the food in, and you know, guess what I do? I do the same thing you're doing. Only, I'm like, am I at the pass bar? I'm standing right there staring at the cooks, like, where's my ticket? Like, what, on the line, where is it? Is it here? Is it here? Like, where are you? Like, I'm just waiting like you guys. And there's nothing I can do. They're like, oh, well, can you tell the kitchen to hurry up? Like, yeah, that's just gonna make them mad. You're just gonna piss them off. Yeah, I'm like, they're working as fast as they can, guys. And the to-goes are out of control. I don't know. I just don't know what to tell you guys. I don't know why people just, I'm sorry I'm going off on a rant. But yeah, it was just a really terrible weekend. And then Saturday, I don't know what happened. Well, I think I have a pretty good idea what happened, but I worked all day long and it was really busy and hard work. And when I did my checkout, if you don't know, when you do your server checkout at the end of the day, you print a little piece of paper that tells you, because people pay me, I do my own bank. So when people pay for their food, I keep the money until the end of the day, but that money belongs to the restaurant. So I do my checkout and it'll tell me all the money that I have to give the restaurant, because that was all the tickets combined into the money that the restaurant made. So I have to give them that money. After my checkout I had $30. I was so upset. I should have at least made 150, if not more. And even you can check on your, when people pay in credit cards, that'll show up automatically. I have to claim my cash tips. So I tell the computer how much cash I made. It already knows how many credit cards are on, how many credit card tips I made, because they are manually put in. So it said I should have made 67 at least. I should have at least have $67 in credit card tips if no one tipped me cash all day long. I had 30 bucks. We have this new busser, but she's a nice, sweet young girl, and I don't think it was intentional. I don't think she stole it. I don't think she did it maliciously, but for the past 2 weeks, I lose about 1 to 2 tickets a day where they get thrown in the freaking trash, and I've had to dig through the trash, and I've found a few, never found. You just don't get the money. You don't see, if you don't know what the tip was on there, you claim 0 tip. And that adds up. I dug one out of the trash the other day and that was a $10 tip. I'm like, this is my money. I don't make money from my job because I claim my tips and they tax them. My last paycheck was $20 for 2 weeks worth of work. 20 bucks. $20 bill. That's how much I made for the whole 2 weeks, because I claim all my tips and everything. So my tips are my money. And if you're throwing those in the trash, like, yeah, so I had a ticket, so it was partially my fault too, so yes, and I'm paying for it. I'm paying about $120 worth of mistake there, so I need to pay better attention too. But I noticed I still had a really large ticket open that didn't get cashed out. Didn't have a credit card ran on it either, because I was like, okay, maybe. And then once I cashed that out at the end of the day, because I have to, you have to hit next dollar or whatever, because you're like, and that is when I was like, okay, now I have no money. So I think the money got crumbled up and thrown in the trash. No, I don't think she stole it. I think it just got on a huge table with a whole bunch of crap everywhere. It just was like, so I'm like, I am not tipping her for like a month and a half, because yeah, I'm like, I crawled in the dumpster. I was in the physical giant green dumpster at work, in the trash, bawling, digging through fucking garbage to try to find anything, and nothing. So I worked all day Saturday for $30, and I was just so upset, and there's nothing I can do. And I try to get to my tables as soon as I can. Someone leaves or I grab the money. But sometimes there's just times when you're too busy. You're at a table. You're physically at a table. You're running food. It gets crazy. So yeah, so that happened, and yeah, Sunday was a mess. Yeah, so it's just been, usually I'm real peppy and happy, and just my soul has been sucked out of my body this weekend. So I'm glad I have today, tomorrow, and the next day off, because yeah, I was like, I just need to reset, because usually I'm pretty good, and it has just been a hot turd of a week. And yeah, so thanks for listening to my little rant. I'm like getting all worked up again. Yeah, so it was just a really shitty week, and I really needed that money too. So it's nice I got that Walmart gift card too, because then I can use the other stuff. Like I bought some bananas and some other little stuff, so at least I have a little spending money that I didn't have because of losing all that money. So yeah, I just need to pay attention more, but the busser needs to also stop throwing away credit card receipts and people's money. Cause yeah, another coworker of mine over the last couple of days had a couple of receipts missing to some other people. Yeah, I'm like, I don't think she's doing it on purpose. She's just not paying attention. She's a 16-year-old girl, but I'm like, that's how I make my money and pay my bills. And like, you have to pay more attention. It's sorry isn't good enough. Like that's costing me, it adds up. It's costing me a lot of money. And yeah, I'm like, you're like, oh, well, your boss should do so. Yeah, you should, but are they going to? Nope, probably not. So just gotta watch out. But yeah, I'm like, I'm sorry, that sucks, but you're not getting tipped from me for a while, because I'm not gonna tip you. I'm not gonna give you money to throw my money in the trash. Yeah, so yeah, just been a sad little week this week. Trying to stay positive, and it's been rough, so. But Saturday night, the day that I lost all the money, Cam ordered us some koi ramen from the koi ramen sushi place, and we used our new ramen bowls and spoons and stuff, and it was great. It was like the one I got, I'd never gotten before, and it was, I think, my favorite of all. Like, it was the best ramen I've ever had, so I was like, yes, found one that's like the solid, like that's it, that's the one for me. Because I've tried quite a few others, and they've been good, but I'm like, yeah, it's fine. But that one, I was like, okay, this one's a good one. So we did that on Saturday night, so that cheered me up, because yeah, he called me like right when I was leaving work. He was like, what's wrong? Like, I was just calling to see how your day was. I was like, so came home, took a bath, you know, I was like, I was just, yeah, really upset. There's nothing I can do now, so we just have to move on about it. But yeah, like, could have used that money. I got bills coming up and stuff, but what is that? I don't know why I have an alarm going off, but oh, reminders. Ooh, actually a reminder. I need to pay one of my freaking bills. Let me get that real quick before I forget again. So I guess thanks Google for the reminder, because I even put it on my phone, but I think I dismissed that already. So I'm like, device tracker detected. No, let's not click on that. But yeah, this is my this is where I put all my important bills and things in my Lisa Frank folder. So yeah, I was like, yeah. All right, so yeah, bill on top, gotta pay that. Cool. Yeah, so oh, Cam's home already. All right, guys. Well, Buns is home. Baby's home. Lou's sitting here. I didn't wash the dishes. He's home. I'm gonna be like, I was doing some other things. Okay, all right. Oh, I still gotta show you outside, but it's super windy. Okay, I'll probably wait a little longer to show you. I'll let him get inside, maybe wash some dishes. So I'll check in here in probably an hour or two and finish this video up. So yeah, a little bit of gardening and it's a garden/rant video, but you know, yeah, it is what it is. Okay, I'll be back in a minute, guys. Cam's on his way in, so I gotta go. All right, guys, we're back outside. It's windy. Of course it is. Did the dishes, so got that. Oh, and then just saw that Peter Mon uploaded a update video. Stay by the wall because of the wind. But yeah, so if you know who Peter Mon is, he is doing an update video. I'm about midway watching that, so it's pretty emotional if you don't know what happened to him. But he's doing okay, I think, but it's a hard thing. Okay, we are out. Let's look at the stuff we planted. I planted it, I watered it. So yeah, nothing too special right now. But this is it. So we got 4 rows of tomatoes. We're obviously gonna put stuff here too. But I like to do the tomatoes in the back since they get kind of high. And then whatever in front will be like smaller so that everything gets sun and everything. So far they're just little babies. But yeah, I like how I sew, if you can tell, some of the tomato cages are a little janky because they've been well used, but you know, that's okay, it's all right. But yeah, so we got those in there. Let's look at our varieties. Still, Mom picked some of the weeds, but the weed battle continues. All right, so these ones are grape tomatoes. These ones are Sugar Sun yellow cherry tomatoes. These ones, I'm pretty sure this is what we got last year, and it exploded. Like, we had so many of these that I didn't even know what to do with. It was insane. So hopefully we got another good year of those. These are ones I haven't tried before. These are a black cherry tomato. So they're supposed to be kind of darker. I don't know if you probably can't see the picture, but yeah, so I'm excited about that one. And then these ones are just called Super Sweet 100 cherry tomatoes. So these should just be like your classic little circle tomatoes. But yeah, so got a few different small ones. So these are all gonna be, yes, I think all of these are cherry. So all these are small, but the plants still got super huge last year. And then over here, we got 3 more tomato plants. And then this one is the cucumber. It was looking a little sad, like some of the leaves are a little crispy, but they didn't have a lot of plants. But you know, like just a little bit of water and some time, they'll pop back up. Like they still look pretty healthy. So I never grown cucumbers before, so that'll be awesome. I hope. And then this is this one and this one are the zucchini. And I'll probably plant some other things right here, but not yet. So this one is just the Somerset heat tolerant tomato. So pretty classic regular tomato. This one I have not done before. This is called a Golden Jubilee. So these are heirloom tomatoes that are like yellow. So I'm excited about those. And then this is just your classic. It's literally called slicing tomato. So like just your average Joe tomato. And that's it for all the new stuff. So it's looking real small right now, but here in like 2 months, it's gonna be crazy. Dirt's coming soon, so it's coming, guys. And then, yep, everything in here is doing really good. Strawberries are doing great. I was gonna look for some watermelon to plant today, but I did not find any, but we'll still be on the lookout. But yeah, strawberries are, look at them, guys, look. Those are strawberries. They're growing. I'm so excited. Yeah, that's a strawberry. And I haven't been seeing a lot of ants, so I think this stuff's working. Just this guy here. You watching out? You looking out for me? That's good. That's a good boy. Yeah, so woohoo. So once we get the dirt, yeah, this ugly piece of crap's still here. It's leaving soon. And this is what I was talking about, falling from the tree. So these little things. So I have to leaf blow those. But look how good everything is looking. Yeah, getting all the flowers. Like, look at this. Look at this. Look how beautiful. I love it. Yeah, I had no idea what any of these were doing. Like, most of them are flowering. I had no idea. Gotta put water. We're working on it. We're not there yet. Once I get closer, I'll put water and clean all that crap out. But yeah, it's beautiful flowers. This has flowers too. This has a flower. That has a lot of flowers. Alright guys, well, I think this is gonna be it. So yeah, so just light gardening and a light rant video. Just complaining, but you know what, it's a new week. We're gonna stay positive. Still have 2 more days off. Cam is gonna have tomorrow off, so we're gonna go see Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness and probably go out to like a late breakfast or early lunch and just have the day to hang out. So I'm excited about that. And then Wednesday I'll probably do some more chores, like clean the house and do more yard work. I did mow the grass again, so it's looking so good, guys. The freaking rose bushes are really coming in, and look, there's a flower over there. But yeah, I mowed again. It's looking greener, guys. Every video, we're doing it. Alright guys, well I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day. Thank you so much for watching, and hope you enjoyed it here in the next week. So yeah, in the next week or 2, it's gonna be on. So I'm glad I did some planting now, so once we get other stuff, it's not gonna feel overwhelming and like a whole bunch of stuff to do at once. So I'll be keeping an eye out. And yeah, I have that rest of that gift card that I got for free. So maybe if I keep an eye out at Walmart too for any vegetables or anything that have my eye on, maybe even flowers once we get this guy going, that I'll be able to use that with that and, you know, save a little money. Alright guys, well thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day wherever you are, and I will be seeing you very soon. Bye!